Hello guys, so in this video we will take a look at the camera. First of all, our game view is totally weird. So we will fix the game view as well as we will fix these hard coded values, and we will take these numbers from the actual tank model, and this is how the entire code architecture will get completed for the MVC. Okay, so first of all, jump into the tank model. As we know, tank model's main responsibility is to handle the data and to pass the data. Okay, so we will quickly add two variables exactly as we have added in the tank view. I will quickly copy paste it so it will save our time. So I want to make these variables public to access these variables from the outside of the tank model as well. So right now you can see our entire constructor of the tank model is totally empty. So we need to set these two variables. Okay, so for setting these up, we need parameters in the constructor. So float moment, I am using underscore for it, and float rotation, and simply I will fill up my moment using this parameterized moment, and rotation using this parameterized rotation. So now while I'm creating tank model, while I'm creating the object of the tank model, I need to pass these two values, and as you can see, tank spawner now have a compiler error saying we need to pass the two values. So simply, instead of hard coding those values in the tank view, we are writing these two values in the tank spawner so that our model will contain a data, and that is what the exact responsibility of the model is. So I can now see here, like I totally agree, these are again hard coded values, but I will gonna fix it once we are gonna touch the multiple types of the tank. So we are going to create multiple types of the tank very quickly. So at that time I will quickly hard coding of these values, so stay tuned. So after that, I guess, yeah, now I need to replace these with the variables of with these public variables which are present in the tank model. So I have the values for moment and rotation, and I just want to access these two variables in the tank view. But look at the again diagram. Our view can't directly communicate with view. Our view cannot directly communicate with model. So what I will do, I will communicate with controller, and then communicate will give me the access of the model. This is how I will communicate with model. I will not directly communicate with model. How I will do it, I will quickly show. First of all, I need to write getter in the tank controller, and I will call it as a public tank model get tank model. So this is how you communicate between scripts. Okay, and inside that, whoever is calling this will get the instance, will get the reference of the tank model. Okay, all good. And inside tank view, as I already have the reference of the tank controller, I will first of all call tank controller dot get tank model. So now I have a reference of the tank model, and now I can simply call moment speed. Why it is moment? Okay, I guess in tank view it should be moment speed. Okay, and it should be rotation speed. It should not be moment, and it should not be only rotation. It should be moment speed and rotation speed. Okay, so rename these variables, and now I need to rename it here as well. So yeah, here I am accessing the value that is passed by the tank spawner while creating the model. Here I am passing 30 value inside tank model. Tank model is storing that value in the tank in the moment speed, and now using the tank controller, I'm getting the tank model, and I'm accessing that moment speed. Same goes for rotation speed. Tank controller dot get tank model, and after that I am just passing as a rotation speed. All good, all good. Now I have passed these two values. Now let's quickly check our code is working or not. Okay, this is spawned. Okay, vertical axis is working. That's great. Our rotation is also working. Awesome, awesome. So right now you can see entire code architecture is playing along. Just now what I did is I contacted first controller, and controller give me the model reference, and then I access the variables which are present in the model. This is what I have done in this line. Okay, tank controller dot get tank model and then movement speed. Okay, cool. Now I will quickly show you how to set up the camera. So yeah, so first of all I want to play a game and I want to show you something. So right now our tank is spawned, and currently look at the camera. Our main camera has transform 000, rotation also has 000, everything is 000. But suppose if I am making this camera child of my tank, okay, then what will happen? I will quickly show you. This camera will automatically follow the tank, being a child of the tank. Okay, so I will just simply add some offset of 3 minus 4. I guess minus 4 will be fine. No, okay. So I will add some X rotation as well. That's great. So yeah, that is looking cool. And if I am now moving, now if you can see, my camera is actually following the player. Simple, right? So what I just did, if I if I stop the play, all the changes will vanish, right? So this is what happens in Unity. Whatever changes that you are doing in the play mode, those will get vanished when you stop the play mode. So what we just need to do is we need to set our main camera child of our tank that will gonna spawn. Okay, currently we don't even have the tank, so I just can't simply make the child of that tank, because that tank is not even in the scene. So what I need to do, whenever my tank is getting spawned in the environment, I need to set my camera as a child of that spawn tank, and I need to add some what I can say offset basically. Okay, so I will quickly show you how to do it. Open up the tank view script, then find game object. First of all, game object cam is equal to find, sorry, game object dot find, and under that we need to pass the name of the game object that we want to find. So here please make sure that you are exactly copy pasting this string, not even spaces. Space misses are also not allowed. Okay, so right now we have found a camera. Now we want this camera to be a child of our transform. That is nothing but cam. This is nothing but a game object, right? So first of all access the transform it, and then set parent, and I'm setting the parent of this camera to transform. In this line I'm saying tank views transform will be the parent of the camera's transform, as simple as that. And then camera dot transform dot position is equal to new vector 3. I'm setting it for one time. I don't want any moment in the X, but I want some buffer on the Y. So 3F, and Z is minus 4F. Okay, now let's quickly test it out. And by default I am keeping my rotation as 15 on the X-axis. Okay, let's quickly try it. Great, exact same thing. So right now you can see Y is already 3 and Z is minus 4. but yeah, like as we are writing all the things in the start, these things will only going to happen once. Okay, so as simple as that, these three simple lines will act as a camera follow script for us. So that's it, we have done camera as well as we have connected our model to our camera using moment and rotation speed. So yeah, congratulations.